first topic, obviously. Um, First reaction to first round NBA playoffs. It's been pretty exciting. All the games been pretty exciting. Got some pretty good matchups in terms of the teams, the competition. Every team has like you know star players um, and are fortunately healthy to play. I think Giannis had some injury, but he's got the I think he should be good to play in the next game from the reports I'm hearing. I think the only Paul George isn't playing for the first round for the Clippers. Um, and obviously, Ja had the injury, um, but he played the first round, so obviously that's going to be impactful for the Memphis Grizzlies. But obviously for the first game, everybody the stars was healthy at least. But obviously it was some good games. Starting with in the Eastern Conference with Milwaukee and Miami. Uh, Miami won the first game. Jimmy Butler really showed up. He had about 35. Um, they Miami. I think they got one. They came and showed up to play hard. I don't think that they're gonna end up winning the series. I think um, they got a good one. They are a competitive team, but um, I don't think that they will win the series. I think the Milwaukee will beat them. I think they'll end up getting the next four. Potentially, Miami might get another one, type of thing. I think also um, Hero got hurt in the game, and so he messed his hand up. So that's going to be impactful for Miami. He's their third leading scorer on their team. Um, I do think that Spoelstra is doing his team a disservice with giving Victor Oladipo DMPs. I definitely think he should be playing um, and giving minutes and contributing. I think he should definitely be playing. But hey, I'm not the coach. But I think obviously obviously with Giannis being healthy coming back, they should end up um, winning that game probably within 5 or 6 games. That's just my opinion. Got Cleveland and New York. New York took the game one. Um, they, that's definitely a nice matchup in between these two teams, between Cleveland and New York. Uh, I think Jalen Brunson, he definitely had a great game. Um, Randall, they definitely um, showed up, and Donovan Mitchell didn't have. I don't know specifically his stat line, but I don't think he had too much of a great game for game one. Definitely, he's going to show up for them throughout the series. Definitely banking on him and Garland to be probably the anchors for that Cleveland team and their success. Then you got the Philadelphia and the Brooklyn. Um, Philadelphia won last night to take the series 2-0 against Brooklyn. Um, you know, I think that they'll end up, this is definitely a, a team, probably expecting, Philly to come out and win this series. And yeah, the next one you got Boston, Atlanta. Boston took game one. Uh, it was a good team effort for Boston to win that game. I don't think, I'm not too aware of the star stat lines between Young and DeJounte, but if they want to have a chance with them, they gotta uh, play like super duper stars. DeJounte and Trey Young, they really gotta elevate their game to a way higher level. They great young players, but to me, if they really want to have a chance against these guys, they got to really elevate their game. Get into the Western Conference. You got Denver and Minnesota. Denver took game one. Uh, I think Denver, that their team was clicking. All their guys showed up. The thing with Denver is kind of like similar to like Dirk, that like Dallas, how Dallas Dirk was with Dallas, where you had like your cornerstone superstar in Dirk, and obviously with Denver you have the Joker, and then you have a bunch of other good players around you who complement, and they just kind of like as a team are a good team. So they played well. Um, Minnesota is going to definitely need more from Carl Towns and Edwards. Those are the star guys. They definitely gonna need more productivity from them if they want to have a chance uh, against Denver, which I believe they can. They're great young talented players. So I'm looking for them to step up in the next game. Then we got Phoenix Suns and LA Clippers. LA Clippers took game one. Uh, Kawhi had a really great game. Um, Russ had a very not very efficient in terms of shooting percentages, but in terms of defense, rebounding, energy, um, he was great. Had close to a triple double. Uh, he was impactful and effective in the game. KD played well, he did his thing, but it's gonna need more productivity from CP and DeAndre Ayton, and really some of the bench guys. They're gonna need that. I think KD and Book. They're gonna come every game and do their thing, and they just need those other guys to really help them out. So the next series you got Sacramento Golden State. Sacramento is leading currently 2-0 in terms of the series. They won last night. Been a very 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 electrifying series thus far. 22 games. Both teams playing really hard. Great offensive teams. Just great, just all around, and just scoring, and you know just a really really high energy series to me. And so yeah, it's definitely entertaining series. And then last series out, you got Memphis and the LA Lakers. LA Lakers took game one. Very, 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 you know, a lot of adrenaline. It seemed like was in that game. Had the injuries with AD and Ja and lead changes and you know Memphis is like a young competitive not backing down from anybody. So um, you like what Memphis Grizzlies, at least I like what they have to bring, what they bring to the table, quote unquote. They remind me of like a modern day Detroit Pistons in the 88, 89, the bad, like a modern day bad boy Pistons in some sense. They got a lot of talent though. Like they I think when it comes to Memphis, it's like people just want to attack their experience, their level of experience in terms of playoffs and stuff like that. But you can't get to the highest levels without the type of mentality that these guys have. You know what I mean? Despite their lack of playoff experience and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? If they want to get to the NBA Finals and win championships, they kind of have to have that mentality that they have where they're kind of like you know have like an overachiever or like we that we're not backing down from anybody mentality. um I like, I embrace it. It seems like a lot of people don't like it. I mean, they do talk trash. That's part of the game. um so long as it doesn't get like a personal attack, but just you know talking about one's game. It's they obviously the Lakers. They Bron and AD and Austin Reeves stepped up, had 23. Rui Hachimura had 29. If they want to have success in the playoffs, they're gonna need production from these the role players. They definitely stepped up during this game. They're gonna need, like I said, they're gonna need that throughout the playoffs. The role players giving guys like Bron and AD a break a little bit. To win in the playoffs, in my opinion, from what I've seen, you're gonna need those role players to win a game for you in some sense. Obviously you got the superstars, they do their thing, but there's gonna come a time where you're gonna get like some 25, 30 point game randomly from one of the role players who just had it going one night. So you're gonna need that, and you got guys like Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura who showed up. Dennis Schroeder can go off. Who knows? D'Lo can go off. Who knows? Like they got guys who can just go off. So yeah, it's good, a great series. You know, good series.